Vendors are backing out of the North Carolina events because of the HB2 law that wasn't or was passed. I don't know if it wasn't passed or whatever. And then half a million people are boycotting Target because they don't want to allow it. And for those who don't know, in North Carolina, HB2 laws are for transgender people and gay people to go in whichever bathroom they most identify themselves in. And it wasn't passed. You know, North Carolina is a part of the Bible Belt, Southern and old school, and they still are very traditional in the biblical sense. But also, I am personally glad that they did not pass it because not only the transgender thing or whatever, but a lot of people that are transgender aren't fully transitioned. Like they might have the boobs and the hair and the clothes, but they might still have a penis, or vice versa. Might still have a vagina or whatever, and you're going to a woman's bathroom but with a penis though. I say whether you're transgender or not, go into the bathroom that you were in the bathroom of the gender that you were originally born as. Because it's things, even if you do transition yourself, it's things men can't do that become women, like have periods and have children. And it's things men can't do that women can't do to become men, like have sperm and all this other stuff. But also, you still, as a man, transition into the woman, have the strength of a man. So if you were to get into a fight with the woman, you would still get, probably, I think you might still get charged as a man, but you still have the strength of a man. You can still knock her senseless, and vice versa. A woman that transitions to a man and then get in a fight with a man, you still get beat up. But aside from that, like a lot of y'all are offensive about this discrimination, this, that, and the third. But then again, people of certain races are still being discriminated on. People of certain genders are being discriminated on, and not just not transgender, but I'm talking about as far as sexes. I'm talking about male and female. Like women are still making less than men, and also people that I'm looking at it like this as far as the HB2 law. The main reason why I'm excited that it's not passed is for the children. I have a 2-year-old son, and I wouldn't want a man, and I take him to the bathroom with me. I wouldn't want a man or a woman who used to be a man to come in the bathroom. And a lot of people argue that people go to the bathroom just to go in the bathroom, but that's lies. Like, you know, if you go out with a bunch of girls at night, y'all go in the bathroom, straighten up, powder yourself, fix things up, this, that, and the third, or take somebody that's with you to the bathroom or anything like that, make a private phone call maybe, things like that. But my term is the sense of a child. Now, what if a child is old enough to go to the bathroom by themselves? Like, say you're at a Chinese buffet and your parents and stuff are eating, they're like, I have to go to the restroom. The child is like 10 or 11. They're allowed to go to the restroom by themselves because the parents know they're going to the restroom. Or something like that, or a teenager. And a transgender person comes in there and something mistakenly happens, or a person that's not even transgender goes into the woman's bathroom because even though they haven't transitioned yet, they identify themselves as a woman, and then something happens because y'all fail to realize that, like, it's a lot. It's 2016 and it's sad, but it's a lot of perverts out there, and people will get over and be like, well, I'm a man, I'm born a man, I still look like a man, or I'm a woman, I was born a woman, I still have the parts as a woman, but I identify myself as a man, or I identify myself as a woman. And then, like, the woman goes into a male's bathroom with a son, a man, and a father and a son, and she's in there looking at the little boy's parts, or trying to convince him to come with her, or trying to feel on his stuff, and vice versa. Like, a man could do that to a woman, or rape her, stuff like that. And that's transgender or not. Like, that's what I'm thinking about mostly. So I'm glad that it passed. And for them celebrities that disagree with it, not pass it. Like, you need to go beyond it's discrimination. Like, it is a whole generation of kids that have to go in bathrooms by themselves or with the parent. And how comfortable would you feel as a young child going to the bathroom with someone who transitioned? And it's not on discrimination stuff, but someone who transitioned, they used to be a man, and you be like, oh, she's going to the bathroom. Or a guy that hasn't transitioned yet, but he claims in his head, quote unquote, that he's a woman, and he goes in a woman's bathroom and something happens. So, and it's not biblical. I don't. A man is born a man. A woman is born a woman. God didn't make you like that. You weren't born the wrong gender. This, that, and that. God doesn't make mistakes when it comes to birth and stuff like that. So, for everybody that says that, that's BS. And I remember 10 years ago, I went to college. The one guy told me, he was like, I think everybody in the world, it has a touch of gay in them or some crap, he told me. I was like, what? I said, no, you got that mistaken. I said, every person in the world even especially the ones that claim they has a touch of straight in them. I said, because, well, for one, now, the fact is half the people that claim to be gay in college, in this experimental whatever, are straight now, have families. And I was like, also because it's human nature. You're attracted to the opposite sex, whether you're gay or straight. And I was like, because I know plenty of gay guys, and they're gay, and they be like, oh, she's beautiful. I would date her if I wasn't in the man. Or she's bad. Yeah, she bad. And this, that, and third. They still talk like a guy, but they just prefer men. And I don't know what the reason is. If it was a childhood thing, or molestation, or they grew up around whole like women and stuff like that. Just like with women, you'll be like, oh yeah, he's fine, but you talk and mess with women. And a lot of the times for women, I know that gay is because they're either scared, or they grew up with a lot of guys, or they got a real bad relationship and they turn to women because women seem to get them more, or because molestation stuff, they're tired of dating women, or because they're virgins and they're scared of penis. Like, that's the reality. But anyway, as far as the HB2, I'm glad it's not passed. I have a son. I don't want anybody besides my son and I. I don't want a man coming in there trying to talk to me or whatever while I'm in the bathroom. I'm just glad that it didn't pass. And y'all can not like it or like it, but this is my opinion. And I'm going to continue to give my opinion as long as I have YouTube. So, yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. It's after midnight. I done worked all day. I'm tired, so I don't know. I'm blabbing now, but alright, YouTube. I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna have to post my video up about healthy food and my rant about Iggy Azalea and Nicki Minaj. But anyways, see you later. Bye.